Welcome to another exciting video tutorial for your site. What we're going to talk about today is actually menus, working with the menu system. Right now we got all these dummy pages, these default pages, and of course you're going to want to change that out and get rid of a lot of this stuff. So let's go ahead and let's jump right in. What we want to do is come to Appearance, and then we're going to find Menus. And what we want to focus on is this section right here and then these right here. And basically how it works is you can create as many menus as you want. You can drag and drop, you can delete, you can add, edit, all that kind of fun stuff. So if we come back to the front site, excuse me, the front end, we're going to see the main menu, at least what I'm going to refer to as the main menu. You know, home, about us, services, all the stuff that we see in here now. If I come back to this section, I'm going to see a series of different menus. Footer menu, footer, 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 and then main menu. So if I click this, I should see everything that's in the main menu. And if I look at this, I do. So first thing, what we want to do is start dropping some of these things out here, because we just don't need these. And what we can do is just remove, open and remove, and these are just pulling these out. Remove, or I could beat it to the punch and do remove like this, but it's going to shove everything back into the main menu. So remove and get rid of a lot of this stuff. It's a lot of menus and a lot of content that was set up with this install. So let me quickly remove these out so you don't have to sit here and watch me do this. Alright, I've done, so now we're down to just 4 main menus, and so right now if I come and refresh this, it should be wiped out, nice and clean. And here we are. So basically how this works is selecting and dragging and dropping. So if first what I want to do is maybe add a new page. So maybe you just made a new page, let's just pretend it's social buttons, because that's the page you just made back here in the admin somewhere. And you want to put it in the main menu. Check it, add the menu. Now we're going to see it, it's set up right here. Well, maybe you don't want it to be last. Maybe you want it to be in between, excuse me, in between news and about us. So I just put my mouse over it, drag and drop, boom, set, save. Now if I refresh, I should now have this new page I have, which is social buttons. So pretty easy. So next, maybe I want to make a drop-down menu out of this. So to do that, let's see, let me just go ahead and add these 2 to the menu. All I want to do is basically treat it like a child and the parent. So whatever main menu is the parent, you put that under it. So let's say news, and I want this to be a drop-down under news. I just drag it and I indent it to the right just a little bit. See how it's got that space there? That's how I know. Save. Now if I come back, refresh, my news link now should be a drop down. And then we always see that little dot there, or that triangle, excuse me, and here is the drop down. As well as we can make it a 3-tier drop down. So let's add 2 more. And let's do it under Home Alternative 1. We'll make it a 3rd tier. Boom. And then boom, there we are, 3. That's not infinite. 3 is as far as it goes, just in case you were wondering. So that's really, really cool as far as menus go. And what you can do is you can pick from categories, which is blog posts. If we come up here and do the screen options, you have other things you can choose from. You can choose posts, and if I start clicking these, what's going to happen is they're going to show up in this left side right here. So these are different sections that you can add to your menu. Okay, so I can just pull these back out. I'll close that back up. So pretty cool how you can do that. You can also create custom links. So maybe it's linking somewhere that you don't have on your site. Maybe it's going to Google, whatever. So you put in your URL and then give it a page name. And then you add that, and then there it is. Alright, so really, really easy stuff to do. Let's see, let me update this. Next is you can create menus, and just like we are doing here, we can actually create a menu. So let's do a new one. Let's click this plus, Call this test menu. And now you can put this menu anywhere you want, and I'll show you again for a widget real quick. I think I covered widgets in another video, but just, you know, to kind of do a full circle on it. Create menu. And then now let's go ahead and just add 1, 2, 3. Test menu 1, 2, 3. Save it. Then now a really cool thing is if I come to widgets, let's see, let's go to your, I think news is your blog. At least that's how I have this set up. Yeah, blog. Alright, so we got our blog here, we got our sidebar, right? So if I come to the blog sidebar, and then I drag over, where are we? Custom menu. Let's put this up here. See, menu. And then I'll just choose the one I just made. Save. Bam, and I'm pretty sure I covered this already, but like I said, I want to make sure I double up on it so you're with it. So there's a menu, and that's the one I just made. So you can make multiple menus and place them in multiple areas on your site, which is great. Alright, let me get that out. Let me go back to the menus and delete that one out so I don't forget. I mean, you really don't need this, and I'll just delete. Yep. Alright, that is it for your menus.